everyone.
Hey, everybody.
I'm Steve.
I'm Mark.
And this is Smokey, Steve, and Marc.
Yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Yeah, really nice to see you.
Nice to be seen as well.
Oh my gosh, how are you doing?
How are you doing? This is the funnest thing I'm doing today. I think.
Me too.
I know. You ever have just one of those days where you clock in and it's 9 and then 8 hours later it's 9:15? And just...
Yep, this whole week.
Yeah. Every time I hung up the phone, it was like, could you believe that woman?
I know.
Every time.
Gosh. Well, I mean, if y'all saw Mondays with Mark, it started on Monday with me. It was a rough day. And just the rest of the days have been the same way.
Yeah. Did you guys see on the news the Senate passed about daylight savings, getting rid of it? I figured, look, after Monday, they were done.
They were just done.
All of Congress got together and within one lousy Monday night's sleep, that's it.
We're doing away with it.
Totally obliterated it. Everyone had it. So,
yeah, I saw that. I gotta watch it on the news tomorrow. You know, like because I didn't watch the news at all today.
I know.
It was a rush day, but hey, you know what? I support that. Like this,
I don't care. It
fall back, spring ahead crap. It really, I know it's just 1 hour, but man, does it mess with you.
We think we're so powerful over time as humans. You know, we play with clocks like it matters to the universe of what time we think it is.
Right.
You know, time as a social construction, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I'm just glad to be sitting.
Yeah,
I'm just glad to be sitting.
I think we're both, like, we've been, well, I wasn't home, so I don't know.
Were at
but
the
I mean, I was rushing all day long, and then sit down, and I'm like, I'm always afraid to sit down too because I'm afraid I'm not going to get back up.
That's why I try to get everything done.
Yeah, I know.
And then sit for the rest of the day.
I usually do too, but I got to run to the store after this.
Yeah, I know.
So I do have to do that.
Yeah,
you know.
But you're off then.
But then I'm off. Yeah, I have a procedure on what day? Tomorrow, Thursday. I have some appointments this week that I have to take care of, you know.
Yeah.
So I did take off work, so I'm glad about that. Well, I'm glad about being off of work, but, you know.
I'm having some changes, resolutions. I can check in on a resolution.
Yes, I can too.
I can. Okay, we're not going to talk about weight, because we don't do that. I haven't got on the scale. I lost my nerve, and I'm feeling sorry for myself. I'll get on it next week. Or this week if we do, next time we do resolutions, I'll give you a hard number for that. But I've started with my doctor cutting back on my medication. So she prepared me that some of it's going to suck, which was honest. There's not a lot known about detoxing from some of these psychiatric meds. They know about detox from opiates and alcohol and street drugs, but coming off of some of these other drugs, it's unpleasant, but it's not deadly. So they don't really tell you too much. Yeah. You know, I'm coming off of Topamax at the moment. So
And this is good because it was one of your, like, goalie kind of things you wanted to do, but you thought that it was going to be, like, a lot later.
Well, it's all coming together. I feel like I was feeling not so stable, and now this might be a step in the direction of getting there, rather than something I have to do first and then go...
Right. Like, get totally stable, then start messing with the meds.
I haven't been stable since I was born. It's just not...
Right. Well...
I was always a little, you know, antsy,
quirky.
Different, quirky, provocative.
Yeah.
You know, march to my own drummer.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with that.
Yeah. So I don't want to go off the deep end, so that's why I'm working with the doc on that. So on that end, things are, you know... Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, I haven't seen my doctor in 2 years, though. my psychiatrist, I haven't seen her in 2 years. Yeah. I've only ever seen her, and she's the PA. I haven't seen the psychiatrist in 5 years.
I know. Every time, it's all PAs now. Now, I have to say, since I've been seeing specialists and things like that, I have been seeing the actual doctors. So, but I mean, I guess that's specialists. Like, I don't know. I would imagine I don't know, even therapy, I always saw my therapist. I never saw a PA for therapy.
I always, anything medical or psychiatric, it was always the PA. I mean, on the psych ward, you would see a doctor. Yeah. And when I would go for my...
Once a day for like 3 minutes.
Even med refills, they would send you to see the certified registered nurse practitioner. Or the PA, because they can write it, and then they're like the doctor who okays it over the
Yeah, then he'll...
From wherever he is. The mysterious doctor on call.
Yeah.
who no one wants to bother and nobody calls, even though it would probably fix the situation. Yeah. Good Good God.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but I also, with my resolutions, this is like all about food, actually, because part of my resolutions, I wanted to cook more. You know, that was what I wanted to do, okay? Like, I worked in restaurants my whole life because I like food. I like to cook, and I like to bake. I enjoy it, you know?
I enjoy it, too.
But then, very rarely did I cook at home because I, you know, cooked every day at work.
Yeah.
So I wanted to start doing it more because, you know, actual food as opposed to like lean cuisines.
Yeah, something with fewer ingredients, maybe a little more fiber.
The enjoyment of doing it.
Yeah.
And ever since people like yourselves had like requested more cooking videos, that even gave me another little reason. You know, so it was really great. So I have to say, I've kept up with that part of it. I've cooked at least twice a week since we started.
We've had great soup. We had soup. Oh God, soup, and then we had chicken and dumplings.
That turned out good.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, I made it homemade because I didn't want to. You know me, I love hack recipes and shortcuts and anything that like saves a buck. I love that kind of stuff too. And I mean, chicken and dumplings is definitely one of those recipes where you could do that. You can definitely hack it.
Yeah.
But I did do it all homemade, even the dumplings, and it turned out so good. I should have made a video of that one.
Yeah, they were tasty.
But we still can.
I'm a slut for dumplings. I'll eat any of them. Chinese, Japanese, you know, mamas.
Would be cool for a video. What do y'all think about like a soup speed round or something? Like the whole video is we'll just make like, I don't know, like 3 soups. All of them, like, I don't know, take like 30 minutes or less to make or something like that. Or 5 ingredients or less or something. And then at the end we could have our soup sampler platter.
Oh, with a few kinds of soups.
Yeah.
I have a few ideas for some few ingredient soups that are easy to make.
And you like those soup samplers.
I do. We go to a restaurant and have a soup sampler.
Them. You know, we get like, you could pick like 2, 3, 4 cups of soup.
Yeah.
And, you know, I could see getting that as a dinner.
I know, they're always so good. And it's usually like paired, sort of. There's like a creamy one, like a bisque, and then there's maybe something broth-based, and then there might be like bouillabaisse or something. Something fishy or tomato-y or something, too.
I don't know, I was thinking about doing that. I don't know.
Well, it's a lot of cooking. Are you up to it?
Yeah. Soup, I can do that.
I can make soup.
Yeah.
You just have to write down what I'm doing. I don't know if any of you are home cooks, but I had no designs on being a professional chef, so I never write my recipes down.
I know. I have to remember to do that. Like, when I'm making a video, I have to make sure I write it as I'm going because I can't. I don't know. I'm just so used to just making it so fast. And another problem I've always had, I cannot cook for 2 people to save my life.
Oh my God. We don't have the storage for the amount of soup that's left. Easily a gallon.
Which kind of doesn't make sense when you think about it. It doesn't. Because even working in restaurants, like, it's not like I cook, say, for 100 people a night. But it's not all at once.
No, you're making dishes
like for
per
2,
person,
for 3, for 4, you know. But I can't. My grandmother was like that too. She would make enough food to feed an army every single time. So maybe, I don't know, it's that. Now I guess soup's a little different because
soup is a little different.
You make a lot of it.
My favorite soup is open the fridge and what do we got?
Throw it all together.
And call it something pretty after.
Those always turn out really good.
They do, but you never get that hodgepodge of ingredients. Like, you're never going to get that 1 cup of old rice-a-roni.
Yeah.
Again, that made it... That was like the chef's kiss.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what did it.
That's the secret ingredient, and to get it again, you have to make a whole new thing of rice-a-roni and let it cool for a day, and then get the leftover cup.
Well, speaking of food,
speaking of food
and cooking, we cooked, and we're gonna share it with you. And I was thinking too that I said I like hack recipes. And when I think about doing recipes for videos, for some reason, I always thought and came up with like easy recipes, like easier ones to do. And I'm not sure really why. I mean, they're fun to do and I don't know. But I mean, I legitimately am a chef, like for real. We could do more involved recipes, for sure we can.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And, like pastries, like that are like foo-foo.
Oh, foo-foo pastries.
That would be fun. Or like, I mean, we've done some like involved recipes we have, but as a rule, usually try to keep them like quick and easy, and I don't know.
So we can expect like weekly croquembouche, like those big giant things.
Maybe not like all the time, but I thought, yeah, we could do some like nice involved recipes. But you know what? Too, we both work full time. There's just not enough time to do like something real involved.
Yeah, there's not enough hours in the day.
Unless you plan it for a day off, or you do it in parts. Maybe film once in this day,
stitch it together.
And I don't really like doing that, but whatever. So we're working on that, and I have some really cool recipes I cannot wait to share.
Oh, I can't.
And this was one of them too that we did today. Y'all, we're gonna make a pork roast dinner, and I'll tell you what, the star of the show really is the rub that goes on the pork.
It is very good.
Super delicious, and the gravy that goes with it. Oh, you got to give it a chance. It is. It really. It makes this recipe totally. So we're gonna make a roasted pork with potatoes and carrots and gravy, and you can make it all right in your Instant Pot too. Ooh, okay, today we are going to make a fantastic pork roast dinner, y'all. Oh, it's so good. All right, so what do we need? Here's our ingredients. Obviously, we need a pork roast, and I have about a 2-pound pork roast there. Then you're going to need a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, 1/2 of a large onion chopped up, 1/2 of a cup of dry red wine, Cabernet, Pinot Noir, something like that. 1 cup of beef or chicken broth, 2 sprigs each of rosemary and thyme, about 1.5 cups of baby carrots, or about 2 large carrots chopped up, 2 large potatoes chopped up, 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar, and finally 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And it all begins with this dry rub. All right, and it's right here for you, okay? But it has brown sugar, garlic, onion, super delicious. Really takes this recipe to the next level. It really does, all right? So let's get started, shall we? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is set our Instant Pot to saute. Okay, and this time, and we are going to, well, rub our roast. So we're going to take our dry rub, and we're going to rub our roast, like, thoroughly. Okay, get that in there, get all the cracks there, and make sure you do both sides, all right? And the sides, thoroughly cover it, okay? All right, totally ready to go. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to set that aside. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so now this next step, we're going to be sauteing our onions and our garlic in our Instant Pot. So I started off by putting about 2 tablespoons of olive oil down in there, okay? And once it heats up, we're going to pop these baby right in there, and we're going to saute them for about 3 minutes, and then we're going to remove them, okay? Okay, right. Just like that. All right, so we'll set that aside, and we're going to put our liner right back in, still on saute, all right? And then we're going to add a little more olive oil, about a tablespoon or so, maybe 2 there. And now we're going to brown our meat. Okay, so we take our pork roast in there with our lovely rub on there, and we're going to place that right in. Just like that, and then we're going to allow that to brown on all sides for about 2 to 3 minutes, okay? Just want to get it a little browned up there, okay? All right. All right, there we go. We're all nice and browned. All right, so now we're going to deglaze the pan. Now, I'm just going to pour our wine down the side there like that. And we're going to take a spatula or something, and we're going to scrape up all those little bits on the bottom of our Instant Pot, okay? And this will help, obviously, for flavor, but it'll also help, stop that dreaded burn notice you get sometimes, right? Well, we do this, we won't get that, all right? And then next, we're going to add our broth. Dun, dun, dun. Continuing to scrape the bottom. All right. And then we turn it off. All right. Okay. So next we add our cooked onions and garlic. Put that right back in there. Ooh, yeah. And then we're going to add our herbs. That's our thyme and our rosemary. Just throw that in there. Ooh, it's already smelling so good. Okay. And now we put our trivet in, okay? Just like so. And you guessed it. We're going to place our roast right on top of the trivet. So, okay. All right. So, now all we have to do is seal this baby up. Okay. And then we're going to set it to high. You want to do high pressure. And we're going to set it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. All the way up to 60 minutes. Yep. A full hour for this. Okay. 60 minutes. High pressure. And I'll see you later. Dun, 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 dun.
Later.
Oh boy, okay, so it's been 1 hour. Take our lid off. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yes, it's been 1 hour. After that hour, we're going to manually, quick decompress it all, okay? Then we're going to take the lid off. Dun, dun, dun. You should smell it. It smells awesome. Okay, so at this point, we are going to add our potatoes. Dun, dun, all around the outside of it. And then we're going to add our carrots. Just like so. And have to be fancy, just like that. And then we're going to seal her back up. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then we're going to pressure cook on high for 5 minutes.
A few moments later.
Okay. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so what I did after that 5 minutes, I manually decompressed it again. I took out all of our potatoes and carrots and veggies, put them on a platter. Then I took the meat out and set that right on top of there like that. And feel free, at this point, you can feel free to shred it up if you want. Look at that, guys. Look. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, you can shred it up, leave it like that, however you want. Make sure you get rid of your rosemary and your thyme before you serve it, okay? Now, no dinner would be complete without gravy, right? So, we have all of our liquid left in our Instant Pot, and I hit saute. Oh yeah. And now we're going to add our balsamic vinegar. Wait till you taste that. That adds such a nice flavor. And then we add our cornstarch. And you kind of just want to, go like that over the top of it. We didn't make a slurry or anything. We're just going to do it like this. Okay? And now we whisk for 2 to 3 minutes until our mixture thickens up. Ooh. Okay, cancel. All right, and there we have it. I hope you can see it. Ooh, it smells delish. All right. Oh, this gravy is to die for, let me tell you. All right. So, I said, to constantly whisk when you're doing that because we just sprinkled our cornstarch on top. And cornstarch has a habit of clumping, But you use a whisk, you're good to go. All right. So there we go. We turned everything off. Our meat and potatoes and veggies are done. So I'm going to go ahead and plate this up all nice and pretty for you guys and take some nice pictures. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and more than that, I really hope you give it a shot, okay? All right. It was good. So good. And see, this is what I was talking about filming it early. Like, I made this yesterday. And we have nothing to show you right now. Because we ate it all. We ate all of it. It was so great. It did. Like I said, really, if you try this recipe, do not... You got to make the rub for it. It really was so good. And I know they're probably thinking, like, I was thinking, too, when I first made the cinnamon, really? Cinnamon? It works out. No, it does. It really, really...
It's not sweet. Like, cinnamon on its own isn't sweet.
So no,
it's got this, like, savory element to it. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. Warm and just hearty. And then we did, and then the rest of it we gave to my friend Louise and your parents.
And my parents.
So we literally have nothing left.
No, we have nothing left to show. But it came out so good. You could probably have either sliced it or shredded it.
Yeah, you could do it.
It wasn't so far done in the time there that it was totally falling apart.
Right.
So you could shred it, mix it in with the sauce and whatever you want to do, and have a sandwich, or just slice it and have it with. That's what I did. Sliced it up and had it with the veg on the side.
And you could use different cuts of pork too. You could do different pork roasts with it. So you'd have to use the one I used, but I think it was around 2 pounds. It's like perfect for that recipe. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it.
So it was good.
Somebody made our, this is St. Patrick's Day week, right? And somebody made
key lime pie.
Key lime pie for St. Patrick's Day. I was so happy to hear it. Oh, I love that. Whenever you let me know that you tried something and it turned out good.
And if you try it, take a picture and send it to us too.
Definitely, please do. Because like every once in a while we like to show them off, like share them here on the channel.
Yeah, we'll do like a viewer share. So if there's like crafts or if there's food or anything you're doing. So if you make this,
but we always tried to be interactive. Like when I first started the channel, I'm like, well, the only thing is I really want to try to be as interactive as possible. I want it to feel like we're all friends. And I think that's one way of doing it, Yeah. Like if you try our recipe and then let us know, it's really cool.
Yeah.
And then I come back and say, thank you so much. Anyway, you get it.
Assuming it's good.
Yeah. Assuming it's good, yeah.
Assuming you don't dislike my soup, because I'll have one of the rush soups. I already know what I want to make, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, cool. Well, maybe we'll do that soup. That, what should we call it? Speed round? I don't know. We'll
Face off.
Something.
Man versus soup.
We haven't done a Marc versus Steve in a while.
No, we haven't.
I think the last one we did was a craft one.
It was crafting.
We did a cooking one. We did a craft one.
I did
do that again. That was fun.
I did that. Yeah, I did the crafting. There was a board where you put things into it or something, and then when it was done, it was something. I don't know.
I don't remember either. I don't know.
It was probably pretty. That was the goal.
I remember one Valentine's Day we did it.
We switched one week, too. I did Mondays with Marc, and you did Chantal.
I did, yeah. Remember that one?
Not half-assed, either. I jumped in, and we did shit on Monday.
Yep.
Up to here in paint, and then you went in and had your...
Had
your way with her.
But I was glad, I had fun this St. Patrick's Day season with the stuff we did. We did a lot. We had some crafts and cooking and baking. It was a lot of fun. Much like Valentine's Day. I enjoyed that this year. 2 holidays that I wasn't, not my favorites. But I was like, I'm going to embrace it this year.
We did, and we made a big deal out of it, too. Like St. Patrick's Day for, I think a lot of folks, it's a day to drink.
It's just a day,
You can day drink.
But it's fun to throw shamrocks up.
But it's one day that's turned into a couple weeks. For us, because it's fun.
It is. It's fun. This will probably be the last time, huh? Oh yeah, because it's this week.
Our parade is this weekend. They rescheduled it from the snow.
Yeah.
So this Saturday is the Scranton St. Patrick's Day parade.
Yeah.
So the weather's supposed to be okay. It's like 65 out now.
Yeah.
After the other day, it was freezing. So.
Yeah, it's warm. It's like, let's fingers crossed, everybody, that spring is here. I'm hoping. I just got shipping notifications. Like I had ordered, some, bulbs, rhizomes, and some live plants that are the ones I can't get at like a garden center, and they hold them there and they ship them when they're ready. I got notifications that they're going to be shipping. That is if that's not a sign that spring's coming,
I don't know what is.
I'm so excited. Got to get my seeds in here too, because I think we're going to have an early summer. So I'm going to put all my seeds this weekend. I'm going to put the seeds for the garden. So
that sounds good.
Yeah. Well, I think I talked your ear off enough.
Oh, I'm used to it.
I was talking to them.
Oh.
You still have to listen to me talk the rest of the night.
I know where the door is. I could leave if I wanted to.
You could. He could.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
I don't either.
Okay. So, well, thank you all for joining us. Been a very good time. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get alerts when we have new videos and go live. Follow us on Facebook, on Instagram. Our email address, contact info, all that stuff's listed below as well. Thank you again. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll be catching up with you soon.
Oh, yes, we will. Oh, it was great spending time with you tonight. It started off, I was all, tired and, kind of mopey a little, and I feel so much better now, so thank you for that. Remember, everybody, stay safe, stay well, but above all else, stay positive. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye.